Thank you, Matt. The Trainers Association are very proud to be associated with this award, obviously, as a leading trainer for Tasmania. I mean, this year, John has broke a dynasty. I mean, I think for 14 years, Dave and Scott have won this award. John hasn't won it. I think it's 14 years ago he won this award, and I think it's his fourth. He embarked on a pretty big episode this year by taking stables out of Brighton, which obviously was a financial outlay that he thought was worthy, and then obviously it come to fruition when he's won the premiership, and what a premiership it was. There was a fight there for the last 3 months with Glenn Stevenson and John Keys, and obviously that John ended up on top. Just before we get John up here, I'd like to recognise that, a few other trainers this year that have done well. We've had Stuart Gandy. He's, trained 29 winners this year, ended up in the top 5 of the trainers. He's only a young guy going forward. Obviously, he's got a great horse in GG Smith Truth that's going to do Tasmania proud on the mainland. And obviously, it's nominated for 2 awards tonight. Also, we've got Ziggy Carr, another young trainer. She's putting her foot forward as a jockey and a trainer. Yeah, put your hands together because she does a great job, and she's only a young girl. And she trained 27 winners this year, and she finished in 6th in the premiership, which is a good effort when you're a dual trainer. And she's got a couple of nice horses there, Miss Tasmania. That's nominated for the 2-year-old awards. Probably ran into a really good one this year, unfortunately, Zig. But also Thespian Waters. It's nominated for the 3-year-old race this year. I've heard a whisper that Gary Richards, if he wins that, he might put his hand in his pocket and buy a few drinks. So thanks, Gary, for that. That'd be great. Cascade draft. There's a number of other trainers as well that are young, that are coming through the ranks, which is what we need. We've got a lot of our older trainers there that are still pottering away and at the top of the table, but they'll move on in time. So with Imogen Miller down at 7 Mile Beach, she does a fantastic job with her horses, and a number of others. So look, I'll get John up, and I reckon you should give him a round of applause when he walks up to the stage to receive the award, because it's been a fantastic effort what he's done this year to get the stables up and running at Brighton and at Longford, and the staff and the organisation, and it's well received that he's won the award. Well done, John. Come on, Duke.
Different way.
Hey?
Different way.
Well done, mate. Excellent. Yeah, get a photo. That's it, turn it. Well done, Duke.
Thanks, Steve. Taz Racing, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I really shouldn't be standing here by myself, really, because it's a family affair, and Laura does all the hard work at Longford there. Family. Troy, in his own right, was a good trainer, and trained a lot of winners himself there. George Blacker, Hall of Fame trainer in his own right, had a lot of horses over the years there when he was growing up as kids there. More noticeable St Andrews, so 3 Launceston Cups in a row. So, first of all, it's I've got nothing written down. I can't talk like Alan Thomas, sorry, but anyway, first of all, I'd like to thank all our staff at Longford, all our staff at Brighton, and I wouldn't be standing here tonight there without our clients in all around Australia, New Zealand. They support us very well, and we've had a good season. I think it was down the wire there in the late month before the season finished. There was between Glenn Stevenson, myself, and John Keys, and we had a good run there. We got 14 winners in a month, so that turned out pretty good for us. It's hard to beat. I always say that when you go to the races there and you see Glenn Stevenson, Adam Trender, John Keys, got runners, and they're all going to be hard to beat. So I think in our state there we've got very, very good trainers, and we're all hands-on. It's you go to the races there and it's always hard to win. But truck drivers, Gary Dawkins, Jess Elkinston, the Hobart crew there, Greg Scott, Adrian Duggan, John Blacker. Oh, that's me, sorry. It's all hard work there. Feed merchants, farriers, Mark Lamazdi, Tammy Melross, Hobart based there, Troy in his own right, George. We try and do it hard there, but we had a lot of runners last year and was lucky enough to get a result there. But when you line up 770 horses in a row and try and saddle them up, and young Jacko gives the wrong girth to you, you've got to just saddle up. It's more like about 850. So he's learned his trait. I won't mention stand-out owners because they're all. I'll probably miss some, but to our Penny and I, our clients are valuable and appreciate very much. So thank you very much.
Sorry.